Yeah, I think it's better now. Hello, somebody. Among you, highly favored Esther. Welcome, Estic World. Welcome, people. Welcome to Love, Dating, and Marriage. Ooh, what episode is this? This should be like the 20 something episode. It's been a good time. Welcome, 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 welcome. Like the broadcast and share. Like and share, like and share, like and share. If you're joining us for the first time, let us know. We just came live like a few seconds ago. Amazing Max, you're welcome, 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 everybody. Ooh, it is gonna be a good time. It is gonna be a good time today. Oh, your first time here, Esther. Esther, is it Derifaka? Did I get that right? Is that Yoruba or it's somewhere from Southern Africa? Welcome, Esther. Welcome to Love and Relationship. We are glad to have you here today. You are going to have a good time. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time. So welcome, welcome. Oh, Ijo. Oh, that is from, is it River State? I assume. Welcome, Esther. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, welcome, welcome. It's not first time or something. Okay, JC. Oh, JC, if your first time, you're welcome also. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, please let's like the broadcast and share as we wait for others to join in. JC, welcome. Oh, ready, ready, ready. Ready, ready, ready. Are you ready, ready, ready? Okay. Come on, people, keep coming in, coming in. Today's gonna be a good time. Just gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time for the singles. It's gonna be a great time for the married. If you're single or you're married or you are dating or you are not dating, today is for you. Yeah, today is your day. So let's go and share it to our community and let them know that it is time for love and relationship. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to all of you. Chosen Grace. Chosen Grace. You're welcome. I hope you're doing good. Welcome, 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 Chosen Grace. Peace, Orero. Peace, Orero. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we are starting soon. Yeah, today Pastor Nara is joining us. My wife is joining us today. She's going to be co hosting today's session. Those that come late today, we're not going to stay as late as we usually do. Stay sharp, sharp. Sharp, sharp. Today is sharp, sharp. Shopping Express. Lisa Brown. How are you today? Actually, this is looking so red. Why? Okay, red is love. I think if you turn on this one, it's something. The middle one. Hmm. It has relaxed the red. The red was too red, though. So it's not as red again. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you ready for a good time? I'm having some names, some wonderful names today. Difficult to pronounce. Malida. Is that Malida? Okay. Nifa. Welcome. Pastor Victor Ukeko. Welcome. How are we doing today? All right, so let's start. Let's start. The others will join us. All right, Lord, today teach us, impart us, help us build strong homes, strong and successful marriages, relationships in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, today I have a couple of things to share with you. But let me, before Pastor Nira joins us, let me set the ball rolling by telling you how to identify a relationship that would not result in marriage. How to identify a relationship that will not result in marriage, or a relationship that will not result in a successful marriage. Why? So that you don't have to waste your time, and so that you can get out of it ASAP. Yeah. So how can you identify a relationship? From the beginning, you can easily tell and say, this is not for me. Now, when you're not able to identify if a relationship, okay, would end in marriage, that's first phase, or if it would end in a successful marriage, you cannot identify it, you find that you waste your time. Oh, you waste your time in dating, waste your time, and you keep wasting your time. You date a lot of people, and then you later find out, oh, this is not it. So how could you be so sure from the beginning such that you can easily avoid it and not waste your time at all? All right, let's look at three very simple things to do, three simple strategies. So let's begin from the one that is of universal application. That is, seek God's guidance. All right, seek God's guidance. Now, when we say seek God's guidance, I remember some years back, someone sent me a picture, all right, of a man that was asking her out, and she said I should help her find out if this is her husband from God. So I said, well, uh, the prince, welcome, good to see you. So, well, this is it. When it comes to the will of God, all right, there are certain things that God has ordained, but there are other things that He doesn't ordain it. It's left for you to decide, and then He can guide you. And marriage is one of it. So I've always said this, and I'll say it again. There is no man or woman created for you, all right, such that there's one man somewhere in one country, in Canada, in Nigeria, in Kenya, in Russia, in China, in Brazil, that was made to be your husband, or that was crafted to be your wife. You see, so when Abraham was to get a wife from his place, Good evening, Grace Taza. How are you doing? Good to have you here. When Abraham was to get a wife, because a lot of times you see people praying and praying and saying, I've not heard God, I've not heard God. All right, because they don't understand that the rules of engagement when it comes to marriage and relationship is different. You see, every matter does not have the same principles in the Word of God. Every matter doesn't have the same principles in the Word of God. It doesn't. So the way you could pray about something, you pray about marriage and you will not receive an answer because it's a different ball game. Some persons are praying 2 months, 3 months, I've not heard from God. And guess what? They will never get to hear from God. They'll never get to hear from God for real. Okay, so this is what it is. When Abraham sent his servant, he said, go to my people. Don't take a wife for my son from amongst these people, because he was dwelling amongst the Canaanites. All right. But Abraham was originally from Mesopotamia. All right. Babylon, present day Iran. All right. So that's where Abraham was from. So he said, don't take a wife from these people. Go to Mesopotamia, Babylon, and go get a wife from my son. You see that? Now he went there, and the servant said, he gave his own. He said, God, whoever gives my animals water to drink is hospitable. Let her be the person. Now look at the things. So when people want to pray about a wife, for example, or you want to pray about a husband, all right, there are certain qualities you should table before the Lord. I'm trying to teach you how to know from the onset a relationship that is useless, that would not be good for marriage, or that will not even end the marriage in the first place. This is one of it. So Abraham's servant, had an outline. A woman that will be properly dressed. Yonia, how are you? That was one of it. Number two, a woman that will be hospitable. You see that will give him water to drink. That will fetch the water. You see that, and it's not normal that a woman would go that far for a stranger. She would have to use her pitcher, let it down into the well, and fetch water and give to the donkey. If have you seen horses drink water? It's not the way you and I drink one cup of water and we are okay. You see, sometimes people joke and say you are drinking water like a horse. You're drinking water like a camel. They can drink liters. We drink in cups. Those cattle, they drink in liters. So imagine how much water. You see that weight is weight in every generation. So there's no generation that 50 kg is going to be lightweight. Weight is weight in every generation. You see that weight has not changed with civilization. So she will let down from the well and pull it out and give to all the horses and give to the servants, because the chief servant also came with other servants. Kemzi, how are you doing? Welcome. Please, let's keep liking and sharing and invite your friends. Your spouse, your husband, your wife should be on this platform. Your fiance, your fiancée should be on this platform. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend should be on this platform. Your friend should be on this platform. That guy you like or that girl you like, send it to them. And your friends, generally with no strings attached, should be on this platform tonight. Very, very important. Okay. Yes, very important. Okay, just keep that story. I'll continue. One time I had this group where we used to pray together. And one of the sisters there one day said to me, I was single then. In other words, not dating anybody. And she said, why don't we even date? And I said, you? No, never now. Cannot date you. You are good for prayer partner. You are not good for dating a wife. So we laughed about it, but I was serious. So he said, why? How come she was good to be part of the prayer team, but she was not good to be my own partner? You see, because there's certain things that I did not like or want. Now, so the person is happily married today, but I didn't want certain things that was in that person. So there are certain things you need to look out for that you just know this is not going to work. All right, I'm not saying it's not going to exist, because there are marriages that are not working today. For example, you can have a car that the engine has knocked, the gearbox is gone. It's a car, but it's not working. You see that? It's just there, good for pictures, but it's not serving the purpose. So there are marriages today that are not serving the purpose of marriage. There are relationships today that are not serving the purpose of relationship. This is where it begins. So before you go out praying and saying, God, tell me who to marry, because that prayer will not be answered. God, tell me who to marry. All right. And when some people come to you and say, God revealed that you are my wife, don't follow anybody who tells you that story. Now, I'm not saying that maybe they heard whatever they heard, but when it comes to marriage, all right, one person does not determine it. One person can propose, the other one has to accept. So I'm not going to marry you because God told you to marry me. You see that? He has to also confirm that I should, and that's how God does it. Okay, good. Marriage is not ministry where just one person is enough. So Abraham's servant had certain things that he prayed about. He actually prayed to God and said, God, out of all these maidens that come to draw water from the well, remember he had traveled, the one that would propose to give me water to drink, fetch water. Remember, this man could have said, give me the pitcher, let me fetch for myself. The one that would offer to fetch water for me, for my servants, for all the animals, let that one be the wife. You see, then somebody came and said, okay, what were the confirmations? So when people go to pray, you can't just say, God, is he Bayo? God, is he Tunde? God, is he Hassan? God, is he Michael? God, is he Tarzan? God, you cannot just go, oh God, is it Susan? God, is it Pearl? God, is it Martha? Is it Mary? Is it Esther? You cannot do that. You see that? You cannot say, is it this one? That's not how it goes. When David prayed in 1 Samuel 30, he said, should I pursue? Would I overtake? In other words, he didn't just say, God, what should I do? What should I do? No, he said, Lord, should I pursue? Because I know how to pursue, right? Would I overtake? God said, pursue, overtake, and without fail, you will recover. So that's one of the things you got to do. So you look at it this way. His prayer was centered on a very important quality that a person and a woman must have, which is what? Hospitality, hospitable. You see that? A wife must be hospitable. And that's what he said. He didn't say, Lord, the woman that I see beating people, the woman that I see running about. No. So even when you want to look at it to find out who the relationship that will work or will not work, there are certain things that you should have identified that you would need in your husband, because marriage is a very personal thing and it's something a lot of people do not realize. Marriage is a very, very personal thing. Very personal thing. You see, my favorite kind of cloth is suit. I like wearing suit. I like being corporate. You see that? I don't like casual. I don't like fun clothes. I like being corporate. You get it? So I'm giving you an example. So a woman should know the kind of man, the kind of husband that she wants. A man should know the kind of wife. So you don't go to God and say, God, give me wife, because he doesn't give wife. He doesn't give husband. You see that? He doesn't. He only gave the first man for obvious reasons. He doesn't give. He that finds a wife, right, finds a good thing. So one of the ways you will know a relationship that would not work is the one you enter into without having anything that you want in a man or in a woman. So you entered into the relationship because the person asked you out, because you are 26 or 27. No. The servant of Abraham did not say, my master is old, because Isaac was 40 years when he got married. He didn't say, my master is old. Any woman I say, I will grab her. No. He had certain things that he knew that must be in the woman. One of it was similar culture. You see that Abraham said, don't take from the Canaanites. Go back to Mesopotamia. Similar culture. And culture is not tribal. Way of life, way of thinking, way of belief. He says, and look at Rebecca. She was an outstanding wife. So they proved to be right. Then he moved to hospitality. So
You don't go into a relationship to find out the basics. You see that you need to have, what do you want? For example, when I wanted to go into a relationship and I wanted to go into marriage, I knew the kind of woman I wanted. I wanted somebody, amongst other things, that by herself, all right, was significantly above average Christian. That was for me. Wife is for you. Wife is not for God. God does not need me married to be a pastor. God does not need you married to be a businessman. God does not need you married to be a politician. God does not need you married, to be a fashion designer. God does not need you married to be a musician. He doesn't need you married. It's you who needs you married. Do you understand? That's the first thing people need to know. So you don't marry for your father. How do you know a relationship is not going to work? When you want to marry for your father, you want to marry for pressure. You want to marry because everybody around you is in a relationship. So let me enter. Everybody in this neighborhood has a boyfriend. I need to have a boyfriend. All of my peers have a girlfriend. I need to have a girlfriend. My elder brother is married. I need to get married. Oh, my younger sister has gotten a man. I need to get a man. These reasons already show that your relationship will not work. You see that? Because you are making a decision for others, not for you. Oh, my father is 90 years. I need to marry before he goes to be with the Lord. So you are married for your father. And no. You see, so when you enter into a relationship for somebody, uh, it is it's a relationship that most likely will not succeed. More often than not, you will eventually not enjoy what you have entered into. That's what happened. You see, so although Abraham sent the servant, but the servant got a wife not for Abraham, for Isaac. So it's for you. A wife is for you, a husband is for you, not for your mom. You see, so your father doesn't have to approve of the husband, but it is good if they approve of your choice. You see what I'm saying? Your mother doesn't have to approve of your wife, but it is good if they approve of your choice. Nobody else needs to approve of it, but it is better if they approve. But you need to approve. That's the point. So any relationship you enter into that you did not approve of, but you entered in by pressure, maybe time, by need. You think you need a man for financial reasons, you need a woman for financial reasons, emotional reasons, romantic reasons, all of those things, you're making a mistake. So personally, for me, you see that I wanted somebody who was an above average Christian. That's one on my list. Number two, I wanted somebody who loved, or who had a special love for ministry. There's Christianity and there's ministry. You get it? And not all Christians are passionate for other Christians. Not all Christians are passionate for ministry. I'm not talking about me now. You should have your own. So I wanted a woman who was a minister. So I looked at it. My wife today, above average Christian at the time, was a minister at the time. By the time we got married, she was already a pastor of the teenagers in their church, in Church of God Mission. You see that? That was what I wanted. So it was not just I'm getting old, though, I need to marry, or oh, my mom wants me to marry, or everybody around me is getting married, though, or my body is doing me, my body is shake, my body is shake. Well, it's not like your body was not shaking, but that's not the reason you should get married only. You see that? So a relationship that will not succeed is the one that is built without any personal purpose. What is the purpose of the relationship? What do you want in a relationship? That's it. What do you want? Now, what you want may be wrong. Some people say they are getting into a relationship because they need somebody to come and remove them from poverty or help them pay their bills. But that is their choice. That is their business. You get what I'm saying? Very important. So be clear about it. Be clear about what you really want. Be clear about it. So when somebody comes, this is why I say be clear about it. A lot of people have issues. When people come and say, Pastor, pray for me, and then after speaking to them, you find out that they don't want this person. Okay, they have issues with this person. Some of you will be able to bear me witness. But this person is available and they really want to be in a marriage. So they are praying to God for God to endorse this person so that tomorrow, if it's going south, they can say, hey, God, it was your choice. Come and cure this problem now. So sometimes when people are looking for God's will, they are not really looking for God's will. They want to implicate God. They want God to be the insurance. You see that? So that tomorrow, somebody's laughing. It's the truth. So it's not like, Lord, talk to me now, talk to me. But you know that you shouldn't even bring this person before God in a conversation. You see that? You shouldn't bring this person at all. You always said, all right, that you wanted to marry a humble man. Now, this guy that's around you, he loves you, but he's very proud. You see the way he talks, he's very braggadocious. He's a proud guy. He talks anyhow, but he's the one around you. So you go to God in prayer, and you're talking to God about him. People are laughing because you know it's true. You know, you start talking to God about him. Oh God, is it Emmanuel? Let me use my name. Is it Emmanuel? Is it Emmanuel? No, I'm not using my name. Experimental. Is it experimental? Is it experimental? Lord, talk to me. Lord, talk to me. But you know, in your heart of heart, that experimental does not tick anything in your box. So in your mind, two things should happen here. If God chooses experimental for me, God will change experimental. Now, experimental in this stage, in this illustration, has pride. All right, experimental in this illustration is not a submissive woman. Experimental in this illustration is an alcoholic. So you are asking God to endorse experimental so that tomorrow God will be the one to ensure that experimental becomes a good husband to you. That is the problem many people have today. So they are not really asking for God's will. Oh. Henrietta, how are you? You see that? They are not really asking for God's will. What they are asking is for God to be ready. You see that? To solve any problem that would arise from this marriage. Because if God says it is experimental, it means that God is going to begin to control experimental as though experimental will become a zombie. So you will eventually get a yes from your mind, and then later on you say, I was talking to somebody who say it was God that told me to marry this person. Now the marriage is awful. They are divorced. It was God. The person was always hitting it, and I said, calm down. Stop making noise. Like the person was trying to exempt herself from all that happened in the marriage. I was telling me, Pastor, I was very sure it was God that told me to marry him. Okay, so since God told you to marry him, and then the marriage did not work, we should blame God for your divorce. Since God asked you to marry somebody that was not ready. Come on, you don't know who God is. You don't know what make you marry. As you do. Well, you're in the right place. You will soon know what made you marry. God bless you. Welcome. Keep liking and sharing. You get it? So a lot of us do that, and it's wrong. So when you enter into a relationship in that premise, you see, they just want to go and hijack. They want to hijack endorsement from God. Lord, is it Ekmenenko? Lord, is it Bayo? Lord, is it Tunji? Lord, is it Emeka? Lord, is it Hassan? Lord, is it Susan? Lord, is it Martha? Lord, is it Lazarus? You see, you're like, what? Let God just say it. Let God just say it. You can't do that. If for anything, this is the way you should pray the prayer. Oh Lord, you can't marry again, never. Were you married before? It's definitely not Emeka. Emeka is asking you out. Peace. Emeka is on your DM. Peace. Emeka is on your DM. I can see that Emeka there. You see that? So if for anything, and you want to pray to get a go ahead, all right? He that finds. So you should first do your searching. Know yourself. Do you notice what Adam said? This is the bone of my bone. He didn't say it's the bone of human being. Did you not notice what Adam said? This is the bone of my bone. This is the flesh of my flesh. He didn't say this is bone of bone. He said, so class rep, how are you? You get it? So Adam said, this one is my wife. This is my wife. So you must marry your wife. You must not marry who your mother wants you, the wife your mother wants for you. Because people can want things for you, but is that who you really are? You know, sometimes some men say things like, I want to marry a praying woman. And people will be shouting at them. I said, what do you mean by that? So you don't want to be praying? No, God already knows. Say him and sleep. It's not even 5 and 6, it's 5 and 5.5. That he doesn't pray. So he doesn't want the devil to bob his head. So he's looking for a wife that knows how to pray. So don't answer people that say, if you are deficient, go and look for who can help you. That's the right thing to do. Go and find it. You see what I'm saying? While you are working on yourself, go and look for who can help your life. It's a good one. It's not a bad thing. Just giving you another example. So you should have what you want. All right. When I say what you want, I'm not just talking about material things. I'm talking about the real things that make a husband, that makes a wife. Those are the things you'll be looking out for. You see that? What Abraham's servant asked for was very key because of who Isaac was. Isaac was the son of the promise. He was going to be the head of the Abrahamic dynasty. He couldn't marry. Abraham had hundreds of servants. So the servant said, if this woman will serve us, she will be like Sarah, my madam. Because Abraham's wife, Sarah, was taking care of everybody. So the servant looked at Sarah and knew the quality Sarah had, which is Isaac's mother, and went to shop for that same quality. You get it? He did not say, oh God, this woman, her waist is like this, her stomach is very slim, her nose is pointed, she's fair and slim, I like her. Now, Lord, can you make her hospitable? This is what we do. Oh God, I like this book. Hey, inside is white, outside is black. Oh my God. But I really needed a book that is white to hear. But I like everything here. But what I don't like is this. So, oh God, hey, Lord, I have found wife, but please, Lord, please, let this thing be white. 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 You start firing prayer. What you have found is not your wife. You leave it alone. That's what you just go. You went to the shop to buy a shoe. You didn't find the shoe you wanted. You left it. You did not pray on the shoe to change. If you will choose a life partner the way you make choices, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm telling you the truth. You will be very fine. Everybody knows how to make the right choice. So stop delegating to God. Stop passing any responsibility to God in that area. All right. So when your list is set, so that's how you'll be praying. So me now, Lord, bring to me a woman that really knows you, a woman that would truly support me from her heart in ministry, not somebody that would be crying that her husband is preaching, her husband is not at home. Not somebody like that. Somebody that wants to win the world, somebody that loves to win souls, somebody that loves Christians, somebody that wants to serve Jesus. You see, and that's what he gave to me. So I'm not going through persecution. I'm not struggling. There's no need to struggle. You understand what I'm saying? So when a relationship is like this, at the beginning, it will succeed. But when it's not, it will not succeed. Take note of what I just said. All right. Where is this young lady? I'm seeing some comments. But aside, a man loves God, you still want looks. I still want a good looking partner. I'm not saying you should not have a good looking partner. All right. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a good looking partner. Okay, since you're talking about good looks, now good looks, everybody looks good. All right, in the right environment, with the right clothes, all right, with the right style, everybody looks good. That's the truth. Pizzerero will say, Pastor, not everybody looks good though. Okay, can you tell me one rich person that is ugly? Can you tell me one rich person that is ugly? Can you tell me one at Jebo? Have you seen an ugly child of a rich person? Ah, no. Ah, look at the names. They are not ugly people. These men you are calling are not ugly. They are not ugly now. How can you say these people you call are ugly? Is it because they are dark and they do maybe because you don't like them? You know when you don't like somebody, the person becomes ugly because we don't like what they do. But these people are not ugly. And moreover, when most of you got to know these people, let me help you. Let me help you. Listen, go and check OBJ's pictures when he was a military head of state. All right. That was around 1970. Gowon was 66. He did about 8 years. 74. Murtala. Yes, check around 77, 78. All right. Go and check OBJ's picture when he was initially the head of state. Go and check it when he was a young man. I think he became head of state around, was it at 37? Yeah, or thereabout. Go and check it. If he's not handsome. He was handsome. So some of you are looking at them when they are already old men, babas, so you are saying they are not fine again. No, no, it's not true. So to to the main thing. Now, although it's important to be with someone that you consider as good looking, all right? You consider as good looking, all right? But the looks of a person, take it from a married person, I'm married, does not impact on the marriage. It doesn't. For example, does the color of this book impact on the purpose of this book? Does it? Does it impact on it? It doesn't. It's just aesthetic, right? I would love to admire it. And that's fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't have it. Kim Jong-un is a handsome guy now. What's your own? Very handsome guy. Look at the people you are calling. Kim Jong-un is a handsome guy now. Is it because he's not tall? He's a handsome dude now. Come on. You see that? So that should be on the bottom of your list. You see that bottom of your list. If it clicks, fine. But if you have to compromise on anything on your list, it should be that person is good looking or not. When you get married, ask people that are married now. Those of you that are married, that are not enjoying your marriage or are enjoying your marriage, what do you think? You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying you shouldn't marry a good looking person, no. So that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just telling you that it doesn't influence the outcome of your marriage. Go to the court and see those that are divorcing. They are handsome men and beautiful women. All right. That does not also mean that people who are not as handsome or beautiful don't divorce too. They do. It shouldn't be up there on your list, but at least it's good to marry someone you're attracted to. It will help the marriage. Okay? Yeah. You help the marriage, but doesn't mean that the marriage cannot survive if somebody is not so handsome or beautiful. So it says, I beg you. If today's the first time of joining us and we have not welcomed you, we have not given the drum roll for you, please let us know. Annabelle, welcome, so that we can beat the drum for you. All right? So, like I was saying, you need to know what you want and then look out for it. Okay? Yeah, no, attraction is important. All right? Attraction is important. You see, and when people talk about attraction is important, attraction is important. Do you know why? Do you know why some people are funny? But Pastor Maxwell, I see some people asking some people questions. They will say, handsome, poor, ugly, rich. Oh yeah, Lisa, handsome and poor, ugly and rich. Which one will you marry? The man is handsome but poor, or the man is ugly? According to you, because I said nobody's ugly. So handsome and poor, not handsome and rich. All right, let's do it. Come on, people, answer. A, handsome and poor. B, not handsome and rich. Which one will you marry? A or B? Welcome, Dorothy. How are you? Drum roll for Dorothy. You see Shopping Express that was calling people's names. She wrote not handsome and rich. Thank you for your sincerity. My ladies, come on, answer the question. Handsome and poor, not handsome and rich. You see, it's okay. Not handsome and rich. Money will make am fine. Okay. P. Sorero, your turn. A. Which one will you marry? Handsome and poor. B. Not handsome and rich. Who will you marry? No, Henrietta, I'm asking the question. You are saying rich and handsome. I'm giving you two options. Okay, so for you, you said poor and handsome. All right. Somebody has chosen poor and handsome. Congratulations. But 99.9% won't choose poor and handsome, right? So, what is attraction to you now? Eh. What is attraction to you? Can you now see that what I'm saying? So, why are you saying rich? Why are you saying rich? The reason you are saying rich is because you know that in marriage, not be beauty the chop. You see that there are bills, there are bills to be paid, there are responsibilities, there's a life to be lived, there are bills, there are fees to be paid, there's buying of properties or renting of properties, there's hospital bills. You see, so it is what it is. So what truly people are looking out for, all right, is the content. So when you're making your decision, don't forget this thing. So to the men that are here, beautiful, not submissive, not beautiful, submissive. The men, your turn. A, beautiful, not submissive, very radical, very rascal. Beautiful, head they hot, or not beautiful but very submissive, very meek, very sweet girl, no drama, no issues. Which one would you take? Then the women, which one will you take for your son? Huh? Which one will you take? You know how many they give you blow for marriage? Ah, new age, how are you? Chinedu Ikile, welcome. You see, you work on the beauty, so you choose the submissive, right? So you can say everybody knows the right thing. You see, but sometimes we want to deceive ourselves. We want to deceive ourselves, into behaving like as though we don't know what's up. But we all know what's up. We all know. All right. So let's Rich Way, how are you? If your first time, let us know so that we can beat the drum for you. Chinedu Ikile. All right. So that's how you know a relationship that is not going anywhere. Hmm? That's one of it. Another one is a person who truly does not accept God's framework for marriage. I'm going to say some tough things now. All right. Send this message to your fiance, your husband, so that you can teach your children. Because you are married, it's already too late for you. It's too late now. Now, when you want to get married to the women, let me tell you what to do. Hookup available. We don't do hookup here. This is a Christian platform where we learn dating, love, and relationship. All right, so we are not hooking up, except your meaning of hookup is not what is popularly known on the streets. All right. Today's the first time. Let us know so that we can welcome you. Now, to the singles, man and woman, listen carefully. Make your life easy. Let me make your life easy. Let me make your life easy. Oh. I want to help you now. So listen well, listen hard, listen hard, listen hard. All right, listen. Now watch this. When you want to get married, to the men and to the women, to the men first, listen to this. And to the women, listen. It's the same illustration I'm giving both of you. If you want to enjoy your marriage, you see, I never I never looked at my fiance, my friend, my girlfriend, my fiance, my wife. This is the same person, different stages. And was looking for what I would change about her. You see that? I was not looking for what I need to change. Now, it doesn't mean that I was perfect or she was, but I was not looking out for what I will change. I won't get married. I would like to change this thing about her. No. That's why people don't enjoy their homes, because they're trying to change each other. So if you are looking for what you want to change, like I told someone last week, I said, uh, when you finally agree to marry somebody, all right, primarily marry for the things that you don't like about the person. Let me explain. People do not walk out of relationships, marriages, because of what they like, is what they don't like. So what you are going to have to tolerate and manage are the things you don't like. So that should be your focus. Not, oh, he's tall, he's tall, he's tall. You see that? Oh, she's a lawyer. I love lawyers. I love lawyers. Are you planning to get arrested every day of your life? Oh, she's a doctor. Oh, he's a singer. Oh, she's a pastor. Mm. What don't you like about her? That should be the major things you should look at when you are getting married. Oh, this man is very laid back. Very laid back. So, but I'm going to marry him. So he's laid back, but he buys gifts. So this is the problem. People will marry for the fact that he's generous. That's the one you like. Take note of what you don't like and let them be the top of your list, not what you already like. What you already like will not change. What you don't like is what can frustrate you. You're not going to walk out of a relationship because, oh, I'm leaving this relationship. This man, he gives me what I like too much. Maxi. Let it conclude first, though. That's in vain. Are you getting my point? Very, very important. Good. So here's what you need to do. When you step out of your house tomorrow morning, you're going to the office. All right? Good. So let's say your office is called Area A. That's where your office is. Area A. I want to tell you how to this. I told somebody that me and my wife we don't quarrel. He said, how can you say you don't quarrel? Even some people say, how can we don't quarrel? Not because I'm a perfect person. There's no need to quarrel. And I'll tell you the secret. It's a very simple thing. Very simple thing. I've never prayed to God for my wife as regards for her to change something. Never, never, ever. Right from when she was my friend, my girlfriend, there's nothing I was saying, Lord, I want Esusa, Neraya, Ifoma to change this. Not once, not once. There's nothing I've knelt down to Jesus to help me with in that regard. This is what helps us. So let's say tomorrow morning you are going to the office. Your office area is called Area A. Take note, Area A. And as you step out of your house, a gentleman drives past. He stops. And he says, are you going my way? And then you say, where are you going? And the man says, I'm going to Area C. Remember, you are going to Area A. And the man says, I'm going to Area C. What are you going to do? Go with him? No. You're going to say, oh, all right, I'm going to Area A. Bye-bye. And then he's going to say, bye-bye. Another guy comes driving a car. The first one was driving a ride, a Porsche car, a Range Rover. The second one comes, is driving a Corolla. Hey, how you doing? Fine. Where are you going to? I'm going to Area B. Oh, remember the first one was going to Area C, right? Far away. Area B is quite close to Area A, but it's not the same place. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to Area A. And the guy says, bye. The third one comes along. You're driving a car or a motor. I say, hello, beautiful. Where are you going to? Area A. Oh, really? I'm going to area A. Is that right? So you're going to go. Are you going to get into a vehicle that is not going to your destination because the vehicle is a machine? It's a luxury car. Are you going to do that? You will not do it. But we do it in marriage. We do it in marriage. So this is why, and I'm coming to this area of submission, this area of love, this area of transactional relationship that should not be there. Life is very easy. And the model is simple. The wife is for the man. And there's nothing to be sorry about. That is the truth of God's word. You see that? The wife is for the man. But when we say it, we say, so somebody said, so you mean God just created me for somebody? No, I said wife. I didn't say woman. I said wife. You see that? I didn't say woman. I said wife. So if you want to enter into the office of a wife, the office of a wife was created for the husband. If you want to enter into the office of a husband, the office of a husband was created for wife. So it's wife husband, not wife man. It's husband wife, not husband woman. So when a woman is going into marriage, she is joining the vision, the mission, the purpose of that man. She's not going in to go in a different direction. You see that? That's why did you ever hear that a man is giving out his son in marriage? No. Nobody ever says who is giving out this man in marriage. It's who is giving out this woman in marriage. Culturally, legally, spiritually, who is giving this woman out? Then the father of the woman comes and says, it is me. I'm giving my daughter to this man. It's not the other way around. People have bastardized the meaning of marriage, and that's why marriages are failing. In marriage, the woman joins. You see, when you get to an airport, one plane is going to Toronto, another plane is going to Regina, another one is going to the US, another one is going to Birmingham. You will not enter the plane that is going to London and command the pilot to turn to Kenya. That's what's happening in marriages. A woman opens her eyes, sees a man in a direction, enters into the man's life, and wants to turn him in her direction. And that's why they have problems. So when I got married, my wife married me and entered into my vision. She entered into my vision. Why? Because my vision aligned with her vision. So it's two things I want to say, both to the women and to the men. Because men make some foolish choices that they suffer from later. I'm not struggling. There's a question I would have loved to ask my wife if she's able to come in. Children are terrorizing her where she is. If she's able to come in, there's a question I would ask her for you to hear. So it's like the colleague, the woman that I said is going to work. You are going to area A. A car is going to area C. The man tells you, I'm going to area C. You enter into the vehicle. And then you are telling the man to turn his car. He said, but that's not it. So in marriage, you see, the woman joins the man's vision. So you mean God created me for somebody? Listen, that is why you have eyes and brain to ask him. Listen, Adam was created before the woman. And the Bible was clear about it. I will make for him a helpmate. That is what God said. If you don't subscribe to God's platform, it's fine, not by force. But I believe those of you that are listening, you are listening to me because you believe I'm bringing to you wisdom from God. And Eve joined him. Sarah joined Abraham. God didn't call Sarah. No. It is Abraham. Come out of your father's house, out of your kindred. to a place that I will show you. The Bible says Abraham left and Sarah, his wife, followed him. That is what marriage is. It's like you go into a company, then you want to tell the company that this company is into producing cement. Then you join the company and you say, listen, we should stop producing cement. We should start producing ice block. No. You saw the vision of the company. You saw the job description of the company. You saw everything about the company. And you applied. That's marriage. A woman looks at the man and looks at the men around. And then she interviews him. You ought to interview the man. What is your vision in life? So you don't just marry, then he will pitch his vision to you. Right from friendship, I told pastor, I'm going to be a pastor. I told my wife, I'm going to be a pastor. Because God has called me into ministry. And I explained to her, I said, ministry, we have a boss that can change anything, anytime. So you have to be flexible. You see, so because I understood my calling and I know the nature of the way ministry is, and I know the demands, the sacrifices, the trajectory, so I needed a flexible person. So, Pastor Master, some women are rigid, some men are rigid, but I married somebody that is flexible. The moment the Lord said the family should remain in Abuja, I woke her up at night, I told her, this is what God said. There was no debate. They went to Abuja with just a week change of clothes, just a week. Just a week. I was the one I was supposed to stay there for a month. And I left after a week. Went to Lagos for a program, came back to Benin. And from just traveling for a week, they've been there for over 2 years. Because I knew that a minister's spouse has to be flexible because of the way God is. The way God is. Look at God. It can be very unpredictable. He just got to Paul one day. In the church, there were prophets and teachers. He said, separate unto me Paul and Barnabas for the work. Just like that. I know God is unpredictable. So I needed to marry a flexible person. Not that tomorrow I will now be struggling. Oh God, touch my wife's heart. Oh God. As soon as God told me, I told her. I didn't go to God. How would I put it now? How would I say it? Should I buy her chocolate first? All those things people have suffer. Struggle. Suffering for no reason. So if you are single, listen to me now. Listen to me. Listen well. You know, when we say these things, people just think we are just capping. People have lived with us for 7 years. Go to their DM and ask them. Say, how far? This thing is saying, is it really true? It's true. So you ask the man, then if his vision, okay, you want to be an international businesswoman. And you know the implication of being an international businesswoman. It means that for a season, you may not be a domesticated woman. You may not always be home to serve him. You may not always be home to prepare the food. Then you have the conversation with this guy. You're already having feelings. Say, sweetheart, listen, I have a vision to build my brand, to be a global businesswoman. And the implication is, if that's going to happen, you know, right now I know I'll be available to do all those domestic things. But as I grow in my business, I will not have that time. Do you mind maids cooking for you? Do you mind maids serving you? And aside what he's saying, studying him to know if he's that kind of man. You get what I'm saying? So people should stop betraying themselves. Don't betray yourself again. Don't lie to yourself. And you, if you know that you as the man, you know your direction in life. You know the kind of woman that does not fit you. You know it. It's not the kind of woman that you shouldn't marry. You are 100% sure about it. You know where you are going in life. But because, time is going. Because she's beautiful. She comes from a rich family. You decided to marry her. Now, you are crying in the marriage. You are beating her up. You are becoming violent. you are a short-tempered person, tell yourself the truth. Listen, don't marry with your future transformation in view only. Let me tell you something. Never forget it. There are people, all right, that are very provocative. Yes. There are people that can provoke you to anger. And there are people that know how to ensure they don't bring out the worst in you. So if you are a person over the years, you are giving to anger, while God is working on you, I beg you, Mr. Man, don't marry a woman that her head is hot. When we are trusting God for you, you never change. You never change. You know you are easily provoked. That is who you are. Don't say, I know I'm easily provoked, but it is well. It's not well. It's not well with you. It's not well. It is not well with you. Don't tell yourself, it's not well. It's not well. You see the way you are now. A lady told me in front of her fiance, 3 of us were together. She said, verbatim, I quote her, Pastor, when we get married, I'm not going to take that 3 months leave. The moment I recover, I'm going back to work. It is my husband that will stay at home for children. She was talking to him. They were not married. I was so happy. When she said it, I turned to the man. The man said, this is what he has been dealing with today. I did it for some years. But he doesn't think, girlfriend, boyfriend is sweet. When he dawned on him that this thing will enter into marriage. So they broke the relationship. She's married today. Successfully, I believe. You see that? So there are men that can, there are men that will have a beautiful marriage with a woman who is not submissive. Yes. Because that is the way the men are. But if you are not like that, then don't go in that direction. That's it. So you know where you are going to in life. Then you should know who not to marry. You should know who not to marry. You should just know, not this one. Even though you have feelings for her, those feelings will die. It is just a matter of time. The feelings will soon collapse. Those flies, those butterflies in your belly will turn to bee, to bite you. The butterflies will soon bite. You will stop feeling those feelings you're having for her. Oh God, look at her chest. Oh God, look at her teeth. Oh God, look at her lips. Very soon, all that you will see when you look at her, it will be looking like a dragon to you. All the crazy feelings you're having, it will vanish. You will not have any feeling again. But she will still be beautiful. He will still be handsome. That's what it is. Okay, before you met this your current boyfriend as a football fanatic. Is that type of person that when he loses, like Ronaldo fans now, when they lose. By the way, Ronaldo has crashed out of the World Cup. Ronaldo has crashed out of the World Cup. Now I can rest. He has done for me. He has done for me. He has what Croatia cannot do. Spain has done for me. He has done for me. He has done what Croatia could not do. Spain has. Who scored the goal? Arsenal man, oh, Arsenal man, oh. Ronaldo fans, sorry, oh. Go and drink bitter leaf, bitter leaf, and put Ghana pepper inside. You see, you drink it and sleep. You will be aware. All right. I'm so happy that Ronaldo has crashed out of the World Cup. Yeah, that's good. They say it's his last dance. It will not be last dance. It's not last sorrow. Okay, so as I was saying, so the man, you know where you are going. You enter public transport. When the boss, he say, "Madam, where you they go?" You see, I dey go ring road. The bus drives off. Why? Because it's going to way. But you just decide and pick anything. And then, oh, you love Ronaldo. Sorry, you're going to cry, Lisa. Didn't pick anything. So you go into marriage. Marriage is not fine. Marriage is not sweet. You're not enjoying your time. You're not enjoying anything. You're just stressed and stressed and stressed because of this. Let me tell you one secret. Not told you this thing before. Don't tell anybody. Hmm? Let me tell you one secret. Marital problems most times only change by divine intervention. They hardly, take it from me, who is a counselor. Marital problems hardly change except by divine intervention. It is better to be single. All right? It is better to be single than to make a wrong choice in marriage. That's the truth. You're welcome. If you're joining for the first time, let us know. Welcome to Love, Dating, and Marriage. Today is going to be a beautiful time. We're sharing important things that will help your marriage, help your relationship, help your courtship. All right? Helping you meet the right people, know how to identify the right persons. All right? So if you're joining for the first time, put up your name or just say something in the comment section so that we can beat the drum for you and welcome you to the fold. You see that? So that's what it is. Okay. Yes. And then those of you who you some of you have made unfortunate people husbands and unfortunate people wives. Yes. You have made unfortunate people husbands and wives. It was your fault. You caused it. If somebody would not be willing to love you more than he loves everybody else, then don't make such a person a husband. Yeah. The man has already told you that till he dies, his mother is more than everything to him. His mother is more than life to him. You took head inside the relationship. Now you are praying to God to change him. Are you not a selfish person? Why do you want him to change? For yourself. It's okay for your mother to be your everything. It's just that you have to remain single. Good evening, brother Blessed. Ronaldo fans. Now you are back because your Ronaldo has crashed out. We, the Messi fans, were here listening to love and relationship, and God still did it for us. People should go and drink bitter leaf with pepper and sleep. I feel very happy tonight. What's the matter? We open wine. Yeah? We open one wine there. Ready to celebrate the downfall of our enemies. Hallelujah, somebody. Down, down, Ronaldo. Up, Messi. Down, down, Ronaldo. Up, Messi. If you're in Benin City, write down, Ronaldo. Up, Messi. Next week, Sunday, I'll bring sweet food to you in church. I give you 2 minutes to write it. If I don't see your comment in the next 2 minutes, I'll bring sweet food to you on next Sunday. Down, Ronaldo. Up, Messi. It's okay, don't write down. Down, Ronaldo. Okay, good. I'm seeing it's okay and peace. Up, Messi. Okay, 2 of you. So 2 of you next week Sunday, when I return from Lagos, I'll bring one sweet food for 2 of you. Down, Ronaldo. Up, Messi. Okay, and I'll be 3 of you. Good. 3 of you. That's all. Not taking any more intakes. Yes. So congratulations to 3 of you. Remind me, bring sweet jollof. So happy. So let's go back to what we're sharing. You get what I'm saying? Huh. So follow who is going in your direction. Don't enter into marriage and start frustrating somebody. Follow who is going in your direction. Don't struggle. Don't struggle in life. Struggling is a waste of time. How many years do you have to enjoy your life that you want to use it to be finding how to be happy? Don't go and stress yourself. Listen, it's better to be a single girl or a single man, huh, than to marry the wrong man. Your life will be miserable. Yes. Just follow your driver. You have the choice of driver. Don't try to change your driver. Your driver is going in what direction? Okay, what direction are you going? This. Okay, let's go. That's marriage. Then you, as a driver, pick a passenger that's going in your direction. You want to marry from your village. You want to marry from your town. You want to marry from your tribe. You want to marry from your church. All of that is good. But if this person is not going in your direction, she will frustrate your life. She will frustrate you. You will be a frustrated husband. You will not want to go back home. You will not want to go back home. Yeah, every day you'll be looking for who to hang out with. The Bible says it is better to live on the rooftop than to live with a contentious woman. That's what the Holy Scripture says. It is better to live on the rooftop than to live with a contentious wife. Why would you give somebody who is not respectful or submissive the opportunity to be a wife? A man makes a woman a wife. A woman makes a man a husband. So refuse to make anybody a husband or a wife who will not play by the rules. Don't give them the honor of being called a husband. Don't give them the honor of being called a wife. A man that will not love is not fit to be a husband. A woman that will not submit is not fit to be a wife. So don't give them. When we see men that are not loving, primarily we blame the woman. Why did you give this man this opportunity to hold the title of a married man? When we see women that are not submissive to their husbands, we should blame the husbands. Why did you give this woman the opportunity? She should remain single for the rest of her life. She should be blessed with singleness. The man should be blessed with singleness. You have given the man the opportunity not to love the wife. You have given the woman the opportunity not to submit to the husband. You caused it. You are never supposed to give them such an opportunity. They were never supposed to be married. They're supposed to remain single for life. But you went to break the circle. You caused it. Now, pastors are preaching and preaching every day. Love your wife. Love your wife. Your wife is your everything. Your wife is your everything. Your wife is more important than your mother. Is it not a common sense something? Your wife is more important than your father. Your wife is more important than you. Prioritize your wife. Should we be teaching you to love your wife? Should you not just know you should love her? Submit to your husband. Your husband is your head. They say, no, it's not my head. Just imagine. No, it's not my head. I wish Pastor Nara was here. I wanted to ask her a simple question. Has submission not benefited you? You say, Pastor, we will only submit to a man that loves us. Why did you marry the man that does not love you? We only submit to a good man. Why did you marry a bad man? When the rules are clear, the rules say submit to your husband. It didn't say submit to a good husband. It says submit to your own husband. You chose a husband, and then you come back to say, I will not submit to my own choice. Come on, don't do that. You chose him. Did we force him on you? Did we force your wife on you? You must now love her. Love is a command. Submission is a command. What you have ordered, you have ordered. The moment you say, I hereby take you as my lovely wedded wife, you must love her now. If you like, let her not cook for you, you must love her. Let her not respect you, you must love her. You must now love her. You made the choice. You have to hold on to your choice. You have to own up to your responsibility. You made the choice. Who made the choice for you? Was it not you? It was you. You can't come and be shouting that your wife is not submissive. Who married her? Was it not you? What do you want us to do? You did it. You did it. You can see your husband does not love you. Your husband does not love you. When people were telling you and warning you about the man, did you listen to them? When you saw several texts that he was still texting and sexting. He was still asking girls for nude pictures when you were dating. Can I be your husband? You gave him hand and you said yes. She said yes. You said yes to a man that was texting, sexting when you were dating. A year plus into the relationship, you still saw nude pictures on his phone and was smiling. Turn like this, turn like this. You saw it. You forgave him. Jesus Christ of Igwebe, forgiver. You forgave him. Do they have to forgive that kind of a thing? Do they forgive that kind of a thing? Do they forgive that kind of a thing? Is that what they forgive? You said yes. They slap you in relationship. Poor. 3 months into relationship, you collect 2 slap. 9 months into relationship, another 4 slap. They are recharging you every 6 months. Your battery, your battery runs down every 6 months. They recharge you. 2 years relationship, 8 slap. World Cup. You are hosting slap every 2 months. You dey host slap, Osasu, rest. Then you married him. How can you turn a beater to a husband? Why would you give a violent man the opportunity to wear the crown of a husband? Why? Why? He should not see wife to marry. Why will you give an injurious man? In some cases like this, some men do misbehave during dating, or they don't misbehave. Trying to get. Are you saying in some cases some men don't misbehave in the relationship? That's why you have to provoke each other. You have to. People just date anyhow. Like you have to. I've told you before. God tested people. The Bible says it came to pass that God tested Abraham. God that knows beginning from end is testing people's character. We that don't know anything, we don't. I love him. I love him. I love him. He say, "Love me." Speak in tongues. He wore suit. She did my favorite hairstyle. God tested Abraham's faith. He said, "Abraham, say, Lord, give me your son, the one you love." When he was about to strike, say, "Hey, hold it there. Now I know." So even companies do a better job than people who want to marry. The other day, one of our brethren got a good job with an international company. Do you know they went to his house? They went to his house. The other day, somebody don't know, in his CV, he wrote 2-1 in one of the oil companies in this country. He wrote 2-1 and he had a 2-2. He wrote second class upper, but he had a second class lower on his CV. They had given him the job. 2 months into the job, HR called him, terminated. He said, "You lied." You think they will not do background check? They did background check, wrote to the school, and the school confirmed, no, this guy is too graduated with. Do your findings. Do your findings. Test the person's character. I told men, deliberately on her birthday, don't buy any gift. Give her an excuse. It's not that you want to be stingy. Let me know what kind of woman is this. Instead of you to do finding, you want to do the lazy person's approach. Oh God, is it Cynthia? Oh God, is it Lisa? Oh God, is it Maxwell? You are doing the lazy work. Some people that praise laziness that making them pray. Laziness. It's laziness that makes some people pray. Their prayer is out of laziness. The easiest way out is God, come and do the search. Search engine, Google. They turn to God to Google. Where can I find my missing biro? That's some people. Some people are not praying out of faith. They are praying out of laziness. Oh God, is it Annabelle? You cannot go and find out if it's Annabelle. You cannot go and find out if it's Talita. Talita, are you married or single? I'm not going to say find out so that your husband will not come and look from you. You cannot go and find out yourself. We are praying to God. Let God go and confirm if this boy it should be your husband. Let God go and confirm. How can you be sending God on errands? You want to marry, you're asking God. Did he ask you to ask him? Did you see Abraham praying? Did you see Isaac praying? Isaac had his terms and conditions. When a company wants to employ you, they say 5 years experience, second class upper, master, some will say PhD, certifications, they will write it. Then you start writing tests. You want to marry, who will father your children, who will mother your children, and then you just marry anyhow. You cannot test the man's character. During a birthday like this, if you're just joining us, welcome. If it's your first time, let us know so that we can beat the drum for you. I can see lots of you are online today. Come on. Those of you that just came in, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's getting hot here. It's getting hot here. You cannot be turn your God to ChatGPT. That's not his work. David did not say, oh God, what should I do? He said, God, should I pursue? Because I want to pursue. You will find out on her birthday. Don't buy her a gift, your girlfriend. Not out of greed. You want to see how she reacts. Because what if, when you get married, something happens and you're unable to buy, then your marriage has scattered? You say, I don't know, my wife is very materialistic. Why would you not know? Some people are very fun. Why would you not know? Why would you not be able to do due diligence? Find out the way her sisters are. Do they stay married? Aside Jesus, look at all the siblings of my wife. You will see they are very similar. Very humble, very meek, very calm, very respectful to their husbands. You will not even find out until the day of your wedding. That's when you see the elder sister slap your brother. You started separating. On your wedding, you were separating your sister-in-law. Your sister-in-law and your brother were fighting. That means your wife will come on your teeth. Your wife will give you a uppercut. Her sister is a fighter. Her mother is Mike Tyson. Her father is Undertaker. Find out. You are marrying a man that does not fear his mother. You are marrying a man that does not fear his father. You were together. His father called. He looked at you. He said, babe, your dad is calling you. I said, I beg, leave that one. Somebody used his mouth to say his father is that one. And you are still doing honey. You enter kitchen. They form private chef. They cook. For who use his mouth say, leave that one. He said his father is that one. And you married him. You get mind though. Your mind is strong, oh. He goes to touch ground. You married a man that said they should leave that one. You married a woman that screamed at her mother that carried her for 9 months. You married her. You knelt down. You be my wife. You proposed to dragon. You be my wife. You be my wife. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You want to spend the rest of your life with her. Lions Den. You entered Lions Den. You don't listen. Do due diligence. It is better to be single. It is better to be single, be 45 years and not married, than to enter into the wrong marriage. Yes, this dragon. You married a dragon. How can you tell me that you don't know? Someone that can slap somebody, they don't know. Even as a pastor, I know my brethren that are capable of slapping their wife. I know. As a pastor, I know the single sisters that we have submission problem. I don't need to date them. I know. I see the way they mark their leaders. I see the way they react in meetings. I see the way they are. I see the way they drum ground for all the other leaders. I already know this one have problem in the marriage. I already know. Then one boy is saying, I found a missing rib. Now your heart, you go come on that heart. They find missing rib. Now missing heart, they find your heart very soon. You found a missing rib. Your heart will soon misjoin. It will break your heart. and you have found a missing rib. You did not find anything. No? You are about to look for your heart. You are about to start looking for your heart. It's not rib. You found a missing rib. You found a missing rib. You go as you find rib, you will define heart. I know. Due diligence. Find out what is going on in the lives of them, in those that grew up in the same environment you grew up. I have two brothers, one older, one younger. None of our wives had ever reported us to our parents. My brothers are not pastors. They are not pastors. They are not pastors. Some of you have met my younger brother. He's an engineer. He's even in the he's not in Christ Island in Abuja. But before he joined Christ Island, he was in technical units. It's not like there are spiritual people like me and doing pastor. No, never. None of my sister-in-laws have ever reported and called my parents that, hey, nothing. We grew up in the same environment. I never saw my father shout at my mom. I never heard it. I never heard it ever. That does not mean they did not have issues, but we will know from body language. I never heard voice. I didn't hear voice. I didn't see my mother drop ground with my father. I never saw it. You have to investigate. I investigated my wife. I did. I looked at her sisters. I looked at her mom. I observed. Had conversations. Then I was certain. This is the person. Carry out due diligence. And stop complaining. Just walk out of that relationship. Stop complaining. You, those of you that are single, stop complaining and break up. Stop complaining. Stop complaining and just break up. Stop complaining. Just break up. Break up and stop complaining. Stop complaining. As a matter, you know that people are praying for boyfriend and girlfriend to change. People are praying for their boyfriend to change. Hi, you don't have, I have prayer point to give you. If you lack of prayer point, I have. I'm a pastor. I have nations to intercede. Let me give you Asia to help me. You know, it's the largest continent by human population. So if you don't have who to pray, let me give you Asia. Help me to pray for Asia so I can concentrate on the other continents. People are praying for girlfriend. In God to change our ways. Some even pray for cheating boyfriend for God to touch his heart. Angelica, don't do this again. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. So start now. Get it right. You get it right to enjoy. That's why I always talk about foundational things, because that is the crux of marriage. If you get it right, you enjoy. You just enjoy. It's not a matter of, oh, somebody is very spiritual or another person is not very spiritual. If you just marry somebody that wants to enjoy marriage, someone that really understands the dynamics of marriage, the mechanism of marriage. There are people that don't understand it. They don't want to subscribe to the sanctity of marriage. A married woman said to me, Pastor, I do not know how to submit. The thing broke my heart. You know why I broke my heart? I asked myself a question. Didn't this man know this? Did he not know this? How come you did not know? What do you want us to do now? What do you want us to do? Let me tell you something. Don't forget that Judas did not change you. Don't forget that Judas did not change. When God gave Saul a second chance, he did not change. Oh. Some people will not change. Sad reality. Breaking news. Some people will not change. Some people did not change until they died and left this world and went to meet with God. Some people will not change. Just know it now. So don't enter into a relationship hoping that some person's behavior will change. Some people will not change. I did not say may. Some people will not change. I'm giving you examples of people in the Bible that did not change. Ahab did not change. Oh. Jezebel did not change. Delilah did not change. Saul did not change. So be careful. Don't take unnecessary risk when it comes to marriage, because it can ruin your life and take you in a very frustrated journey. So, as Talita said, God help you. God has to help you. And God is helping you now through me by bringing you this wisdom. There are many relationships that should not exist. Hello, AJ Baby 2580. How are you? Welcome. You're just joining. Somebody welcome AG. Okay, AG, not AG. AG Baby 2580. It's your first time? I don't think I've seen this name before. Welcome, AG Baby 2580, please. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, her. Is it how? Yeah, yeah. Welcome. We're having a good time if you're just joining in. So, you have any questions for me before I bring the last thought for tonight? We got 63 people, 72. Some group of people are just jumping in and jumping out. Where are they jumping in from? 82, 83. Stay here. Why are you scrolling away? Stay here. 91. Stay here. Yes, you. Go nowhere. 96. Wait here. Where are you going to? 99. Wait here. 99. One has escaped. 5 have escaped. Stay here. Why are you going to 93 of you? Stay on this platform and learn love. Queen Itopa. Come on, welcome Queen Itopa. Come on, people. Come on, people. What did she say? That she has a question. Can I have a husband from here? Yes, so you can have a husband from here. Oh. Even wife. Wife and husband is possible. I'm waiting for the first Yodo couple. The first Yodo couple, what will do for themselves? Who will buy their wedding cake? First Yodo couple, who will be the first Yodo couple? Who will buy? If you meet here, that's how if you meet on this platform, we'll contribute money and send it to them in any currency. Naira, dollars, no dollars, so that anybody can convert dollars. Universal currency. We'll contribute money for them for their wedding. They meet here. It's not like go and meet somewhere and now come and say, "Is here you put mate?" We find out. Yeah. Do you have any questions before I bring the last thought for today? We are closing in the next few minutes. You can meet your husband and your wife to be here. It's a good place to meet your Chukulentus. It's a good place to meet your Chukulentus. What is it? Annabelle, what? Why are you laughing? Is it not true? It's true now. Okay, so in the absence of any no questions, let me bring the last conversation for tonight. Now, parenting is a lot of work. If you're a parent here, you would agree with me, right? Is there any parent here? Just say hello. Let me see if I have some parents here. But whatever the case is, I'll still talk because you all will be parents if you're not already a parent. If you're a parent, say hello. Parenting is a lot of work. So I want to talk about parenting. I want to talk about it very briefly. Ah, Shopping Express is a parent. Okay. Parenting is a lot of work, and parenting sometimes, if not wisely done, all right, parents, future parents, listen, can affect the dynamics of the home. Yes. So it's something that, you know, people don't talk more about. Even when we talk about relationship and love, we don't go into the area of parenting. But parenting changes the dynamics of the home. Sometimes when children come into the marriage, a lot of marriages experience cracks. A lot of marriages experience cracks. I've heard several wives say before they had children, the husband was not like that, or he was not like that, or he was not like that, or before they started having kids. Some men will also say, she changed, or you see, because a lot of times people just prepare to live with each other. They don't even prepare. Oh, they do baby shower, gender reveal. That's not parenting. Gender reveal is not parenting. Baby shower is not parenting. No, that's not parenting at all. Vlogging on your pregnancy 10 months journey is not parenting. When that person comes out, then parenting starts. Serious parenting starts. And it's a lot of work. It affects the dynamics of marriage when people don't know how to go about it. So the first thing I want to say is be ready to be a parent. Don't become an emergency parent. The readiness of being a husband is different from the readiness of being a father. It's a different office. It's not the same office. The readiness of being a wife is different from the readiness of being a mother. It's not the same office. So some women will tell you that their husbands are fantastic fathers. Some women, but terrible husbands. Yes. Some women will tell you, no, it doesn't play with the children. No, everything. He's doing his father duties. But when it comes to husband, he's lacking. So the first thing is be ready to be a parent. You see the way you were ready to marry. You prepared. The same way you need to prepare. You can be a married person that is not mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically ready to be a parent. I just said some big things here. So before you become a parent, you need to be emotionally ready. Because parenting involves emotional intelligence, emotional ability. You need to be physically ready. You need to be financially, economically ready. You need to be spiritually ready because you'll be. Listen, the Lord Jesus was not praying as a child. It was Joseph that protected Jesus. Jesus was not having revelations as a child. It was Joseph that was having revelations. And the angel would tell him, take this child away and run. People are seeking to take his life. Take this child away and run. When he ran to Egypt, it was Joseph that had a dream. When he was in Egypt, it was Joseph that had a dream again that returned back to Israel. Not Jesus. Jesus was even too small to know what God was saying. He was a baby. So you have to be spiritually ready, emotionally ready. You see some women, they will start crying. I'm not been able to sleep. I'm not been able to sleep. I'm not been able to sleep. This baby is not sleeping. I'm not been able to sleep. I'm not been able to sleep. By the time they are teaching you in antenatal, it's too late. Because antenatal, you're already pregnant. You're supposed to know it before you take in. Even the men need to be aware. Your wife nose will be big. She'll be looking like King Kong sometimes. Out of shape, very ugly. She'll be stressing you. I want to eat guinea fowl teeth. I want to eat dinosaur nose. I want to eat lion beak. I want to eat dragon tongue. I want to eat dragon tongue? Yes. You bring the dragon tongue, say no. I want to eat leopard's eyelid. You go and stress and bring leopard's eyelid. Say no. I want to eat tortoise egg. You say, you not start shouting. You not start shouting at her. You're not ready now. Mosquito tail. You want to eat the firstborn of an ant. Firstborn of an ant. The male firstborn of an ant. Where do we find the male? How do we know who is the firstborn of the ant and which is male? They are giving me gift too. Yeah. So that's another ball game. So my wife has changed you. My wife has chopped with you. My wife has chopped with you. My wife did not chop with you. She chopped belly. She did not chop with. She got pregnant. She got pregnant. She did not join court. Say my wife has joined court. There's nothing anybody not to tell me. She has joined court. She did not join court. Your wife took in. It's called taking in. Human was complaining to me. Husband, this husband is that. After she complained, I just started laughing. I said, listen, your husband doesn't have any problem. He's not side chick. I said, no, the problem. She said, no, I said, it's bills. Bills. She said, bills. I started cracking her brain. I said, what have you noticed what time of the month your husband loses his cool? I said, try to think. She started thinking. I said, wait, usually towards the end of the month. I said, money has finished. I said, men and women don't think the same. Because the woman, you know, bad as a bad, the husband will show up. Nobody showing up for the husband. He's thinking far. He's thinking the bills of the family. So when you try to kiss him and you just... That's why I say all those jobless boyfriend, they have time. Jobless boyfriend. And they carry bag, they go market every day. Jobless boyfriend, they follow you up and down. Jobless boyfriend asking you, where are you? Where did you go? What did you eat? How did you sleep? Did you sleep on your back? Did you sleep on your side? Did you eat yam? Was the yam black? Was it Hausa yam? Was it Kogi yam? Was it Nupe yam? Did the yam have blue paint? Did the yam have green paint? When you boiled it, what was the degree of the fire? What kind of gas do you use? Is your cylinder blue? Is your cylinder green? And the gas, you what position is your gas in your kitchen? The tomatoes you use, is it attaché? Did you put pepper? Is it Ghana pepper? Is it just pepper? Is it mango pepper? The onions you use, is it blue onions? Is it very black? You are because you are not paying bills. When you are paying school fees, you don't have to asking your wife, who are you calling? Who are you? You think I have time to be asking? My wife don't have time. We don't have time to ask her question. Who is calling you? Who is texting you? Texting you. This is my business. Who is texting you? I'm very busy. I have not finished replying who is texting me. I have not finished. I have missed calls, counseling sessions that I'm behind. I counsel people globally. Some people I booked them for 2 a.m. this night. Some people I booked them for 4 a.m. because of time difference. When you are counseling somebody in the US or in Canada, some of them, their English is somehow. I can only counsel them when nobody else is disturbing me because of the way they speak their English. Some of them are white. They talk so fast. They have to try to listen. So, is it that time I'll send me your call log? Today, my wife was trying to reach me. I was counseling somebody from another country. So I think we have time to be saying, snap your call log, snap your call log, send me your call log, snap your call log. Who was calling you? Your number was not busy. The one your number is busy. I have other things I'm doing. It's okay, yet your number busy. Responsibility makes you matured. You're not coming today. You're not coming today. When you have deadlines to meet in the office, when you have target to meet in the office, you think you have time. Sometimes joblessness is the problem. It's the problem. As long as my family sleeps, I sneak out of the room straight. I'm going to my room to go and pray. I just sneak out. As long as my son will say, Daddy, where are you going? I thought he had slept. He just say, Daddy, I can see you. I'll come back. Lie down. You say, will you be here when I wake up? He doesn't know. Sometimes you wake up, I've gone to catch an early flight. Au revoir. I don't fly. Don't go to another place. You have time to be all those jobless questions. Yeah, go and check. Go and check. Which of you has pastor called to come and check in the house? Go and check if maybe there's one sister now that is camping in the house. Pastor Master, check his room. Check his room. Check his. When you never preach for Guaco finish. After a whole crusade in Guaco, you don't have time to ask if I'm camping one sister in my house. You see what I'm saying? All those jobless questions. So parenting comes with a lot of responsibility. So he doesn't care. I did hair. All those jobless boys, they have time to be saying, oh, madam, your hair is so beautiful. Madam, you look so stunning. It's because he's jobless. He's jobless. Jobless side chick too. Oh God, you are so cute. Oh God, have you eaten? Oh God, did you eat well? Oh God, because the side chick did not breastfeed a child that woke up 21 times last night. If you breastfeed a child throughout the night that's waking up, the child has cold or the child has malaria. You don't have time to be rubbing somebody's chest. Don't you see that side chicks, they're always ready for intimacy. They're always ready. They're always ready. They don't have any job. Anytime a guy wants side chick is always ready. Always ready. Morning, afternoon, night. Side chick is in form. Because side chick is jobless. Side chick doesn't have two children. One is dragging you here. One is, mommy. Then two of them are fighting. So she has all the time to, side chick can be doing lip. Carry. I don't like this one. Give me my wipes. No, not the white one. The pink wipes. Not the pink one. The lilac wipes. Oh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Bring the green one. Yeah, I gotta look. I gotta look good for my man. Thief. You like to look good for your man. You are a thief. Is he your man? Thief, side chick. Side chick has time to be changing hair every day. Because that is her job. Wife used to tire. Wife will tire. She'll go for school run, cook children food, make food, yeah, do assignment. So now I want to say, babe, please, I'm tired. Then you know saying, but side chick don't so be. How can a side chick be tired? Has side chick gone to hospital before? Has side chick gone to see pediatrician? Has side chick been admitted with baby before? So she has time to be wearing heels everywhere. And such a carry when you carry a big stomach, will you remember heels? Huh? That chick is just sitting there looking pretty. Joblessness. The same thing with side bobo. Morning in the gym, afternoon in the gym, evening in the gym, night in the gym. Is it not a gym rat? When they carry iron, he's jobless every day, morning, afternoon. I'm not saying don't join my gym. Don't gym. I didn't say you should not gym. But when you gym money, you gym after some people are even more present in the gym than the gym owner. Oh God, that one gym will get cool. Cause rat they pursue rat. Gym will get cool. For the ladies, for the ladies, for the ladies. You see, for the ladies, you end up a bouncer, a bouncer, a bouncer. That's what you end up, a bodyguard. All you own is to be looking at girls. You're buttoning the shirt. You're buttoning the shirt. That's his job. You end up a bouncer. Don't have job. Eating egg every day. Don't have job. That's how you can gym for. You have job. You can be in the gym for 12 hours. You don't have job. Wearing tight singlets. Wearing tights. All your contours are showing. Poor man. You don't need to be telling all the girls you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Can I lift you? Let me see if I can lift you. People are lifting people with money. You they lift people with hand. Can I lift you? That's why you have all the time. Every time Megbuswegbe, every time Megbuswegbe, every time Megbuswegbe. If you they pray the fast every day, you go they do Megbuswegbe every day. You don't have any other thing you are doing. That's why. Every day is Megbuswegbe. Because you are a side bobo. What do you call this one? Sugar boy. Sugar boy is every time. Sugar boys are always available. They can talk to you for 6 hours, advising you because you don't have job. Yes, sugar boys have no job. They are listening ear. They have an ear for you to cry to. Sugar boys, that's their job. Talk to me. I say, my husband does not have my time. Sugar boy is staying in Ireke room or 1 room apartment. His own landlord 6 months, and the rent is 12,000. He cannot pay, but he can be listening ear. Sugar boy that has to flash from WhatsApp. Sugar boy, when they flash on WhatsApp. Sugar boy that his cousins are feeding. That goes home to collect stew from his mother. 32 years. Listening ear. He's going to want to listen to do something with his life. It says remote worker. I believe remote worker. So now, joblessness is on its own. Back to parenting. So parenting is serious business. It can paralyze the dynamics of the home if you are not prepared. So you are prepared for every phase because one child is a stage of parenting. 2 children is another phase of parenting. Every additional number of a child is a new phase. There's a very deep, listen, let me tell you something. The difference between having 1 child and 2 is so far. I have 3. I'm on fire and I'm not wearing black shirt too, but there's black cap. Any day you see me with black, avoid me. So that's it. So before you enter into 1 child, when when we got married, me and my wife, before we went to do family planning, we're using condom and not ready for any yet. Nobody come and disturb the dynamics of my head. So until we did the proper family planning, I had my first child 2 years after marriage. The second one came 3 years after the first one. Yes, my first one was already 3 years. The third one came 3 years after the second one. Yeah. The prophetic professor is 3 years older than Coco Billions. Coco Billions is 3 years older than Thunder. And I'm done. Anyone that wants to come now, maybe it's when Thunder is 10 years. So you prepare. Emotionally prepared, financially prepared, spiritually prepared. No, the fourth one is not coming. I'm done. I pass the baton to you. Three is enough. Trinity, Trinity. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'm done. You get what I'm saying? So you prepare for parenting. Don't learn, don't let it, don't try to. You stress yourself. There's no witch in your marriage. It's just the number of children frustrating you. Children mess. You're pouring water on the floor, pouring food everywhere, messing up, quarreling among themselves, doing this one. Your head will scatter. Before you know it, husband and wife are quarreling. Husband and wife don't want to touch themselves. Husband and wife are angry. Before you know, you tell manage wives. So they manage wives. They manage wives. When they buy diaper, they don't used to wash diaper. They don't have to wash diaper. There's cooking. Children eat and they eat anyhow. Anyhow. So your cooking stress will increase with children. The husband can understand and eat biscuit and granite. Wife can understand and eat bread. Children cannot understand they must eat food. They must eat. Either you spend money cooking or you spend money seeing a doctor. You will choose one. I was expecting one. God gave me twins. Yeah, it's the truth. You're knocking your head. Hospital will tear you be. Then you know where you are. Children don't grow fast. They grow small, very slowly. And you must give them attention. Different kind of dynamics happens. You consider what happened to your career when you start having children as a woman. Yeah. You start considering when you go on leave, 3 months leave in 2 years, 6 months away from your career. Yeah. How will you be promoted? How can you compete with your male counterparts? You cannot. So you'll be in trouble. So you have to apply the brakes and be careful. So prepare for parenting. You got to prepare. You see some parents beating their children. It's frustration. Frustration. Parenting can come with frustration. So you must be ready. You see some parents, the slap they'll give to a child, you think the child is a suicide bomber, a terrorist. Frustration. Because the husband will be frustrated on the wife will be frustrated on the husband, everybody just, the home goes crazy. What about scattering the house? Before you know, your house will start wet all your chairs, wet all your rug, mess up, spoil your phone if you're not careful. Break your phone screen. Come back, you see that your phone screen of 1.5 million is broken. You start shouting. Mess your life up. So you have to be prepared for that phase of life. A child is not going to be perfect. So you cannot give birth to a perfect child. Some of the children, they cry for a living. They start crying once it's 11. You will carry them to stand. If you carry them like this, like open mouth, you have to stand. Your head, you have migraine. You think the village people came for you. No, it is not Ikenga. Ikenga does not know you exist. It's your baby. Migraine will be giving you. You wake up, you are going to the office, you sleep, and you'll be driving while you're sleeping. You're not careful, you crash. So all of these things is what people should prepare for. The physical demands of parenting. How that you cannot sleep well. Once you give birth, you cannot just sleep. You are awake. You can't even be turning as you like on the bed. Some of you that you sleep here, when you wake up, you are like this. Some of you even wake up on the floor. You can't do that. There's a child by you. You position yourself now. Husband and wife, there are times people want to do daddy and mommy. Your child will hit the door. Boom! Mommy, open the door. Action cancel for tonight. The night when you want to start doing something, the baby just start. What you do? You carry the baby, pick a pen, baby, pick a pen, baby, pick a pen. By the time he wants to sleep, the libido has gone down. All the ginger You don't finish. You press phone or you sleep off. That day, cancel. Day two, you thought the baby's already sleeping in the other room. Pull your cloth. Before you start, you burst out. As soon as they start crying, you lose concentration. Cancel. 2 days gone. That's why they'll be canceling your time together. You have to be prepared because that's what they will do. That's what children will do to you. It's a fact. Omugo time will come. Your mother-in-law that you don't like or you like will come to the house. She'll be there for 3 months. Frustrating your life. You have to be prepared. It is part of parenting. Sometimes they will summon you to school that your child has beaten somebody up or somebody has injured your child. You will go there. These are the demands of parenting. So when we're talking about love, relationship, dating, marriage, let us not forget a very important part, which is parenting. Your child cannot pray. Your child does not have feet. So the child will be living on your feet. When my son was on admission for almost 1 week, the doctors did not know what they were doing. They were battling and battling and battling and battling and battling. By day 4, I entered into fasting. We discharged ourselves against doctor's advice. Got home. Entered fasting. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, God revealed something to my wife on what to take out from the baby's food. She took it out. Bam! He was cured. Right? The child doesn't have it. The child doesn't know God. The child cannot pray. You have to be the one to carry the burden of the child. That's it. It's you that will carry the burden. So all of this is a special phase in the marital union. So you cannot just be giving birth and say, get, they don't agree me. Is a human being food? It's a get child is hungry me. Boy child is hungry me. Boy child is hungry you. Talita, you have learned your lesson. Yeah, very important. Even if you are having a domestic staff, the one you can trust, not a devil. All those dynamics you consider very well before you take him. Not a, if I don't give birth now, they will say I married the man. What the heck? Let them say whatever they like. Let them say you married the man or you married a Aphrodite. It's their business. If I don't give birth now, they will say I'm barren. It doesn't matter what anybody says. They have a man, they can talk nonsense. You settle down and have your child. Anybody that rub your stomach, rub the person's stomach back. Yes. It is the demands. When they start growing up and become teenagers, then you start advising them. You start looking out for them. Hey, who is your boyfriend? Who is that boy calling you there? Who is that girl calling you there? This is part of parenting. To be sure that they don't go and join one nonsense group. This is hard work. Some parents failed in parenting. That's why some children are anyhow today. Some parents failed. Parents are supposed to be there for the children. They were not there. They were not there. Some ladies will say that a domestic staff or somebody took their innocence. I ask myself a question. In your father's house, a worker, a friend, a relative was not afraid of touching your child. One day somebody was in our house. Then the person and one of my child, they were quarreling. You know, the adults are quarreling with children. All those adults that they not grow properly. Yeah, the adults that quarrel with children. So I told the person, I said, hey, listen. I love my child more than you. The person shocked. I said, I love my child more than you. Just know that one now. I said, every parent has it in their mind. They will not. I say, me, I love my child more than you. I said, the implication is, I will never choose you. So just carry your own day one place. Don't ever think. Just clear you down. It is part of parental responsibility to defend your child. Under your roof, such a thing happen. Your child does not have the confidence that their father is a brutal man, and their mother is a brutal woman. Somebody's oppressing your child in your house and telling your child not to talk. The person should be a gunner by now. Should go like Portugal. People of God, I said I was going to close by 11. It's 11:11. Let us do this again next Monday. Hmm? It's going to be a big one. Sorry, Pastor Nera could not join us. Parenting. She could not join us. Parenting, like I said, parenting is a lot too. So we let us draw the curtain. Feel free to write me, reach out to me on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. Where again? And you can listen to more teachings on YouTube and on Spotify. How many of you follow me on Instagram? If you don't follow me on Instagram, go and follow me on Instagram. Go and follow me on Facebook. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pastor Emmanuel Reku. Go and subscribe to my Spotify, Pastor Emmanuel Reku too. And follow me for more information, more teachings, and more messages. Okay. If you learned something today and you were blessed, can I see you type I was blessed, or I enjoyed myself, or it was a good time? Just type something. Ooh, fastest fingers. Okay. Thank you. I can see some of your comments. God bless you all. So until next Monday, keep living the atmosphere of Christ's victory. Leader, God bless you. God bless you. Oh, Refi, God bless you. Good night.